Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. It's Jordan here. It is literally 10 o'clock at night and I'm starting to film a video. Yeah, I'm crazy like that. I spent my whole day building Lego, and it's funny, the set that I was building I can't even show you. It's the Lego Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series Venator. But what I can tell you is this build has been a pleasure. It's been absolutely fantastic. I just finished the third instruction manual. There's one more to go. Oh no, I already started the fourth one. I'm like a quarter of the way through that. So I'm almost done, but make sure you stay tuned for my review on that because that'll be coming out right away. And also I'm gonna have to make some changes to this area here that I just set up the other day. Oh yeah, the Venator is gonna be beautifully displayed right behind me there, I think, with the Star Destroyer. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. The Venator is in this room, but it's hiding. You can't see it. I'm excited about it. I wish I could show you, but I can't. But while I was building the Venator, Jose, my wife, Mrs. Bricksie, who's upstairs, probably sleeping already, actually took care of building a Lego City set. And it's actually the largest Lego City set ever produced with 2,010 pieces. It is straight up called Downtown. And today we're going to be taking a look at Downtown, and we're going to talk about how I could potentially place it in the Lego City and what my plans are. What those plans are at this exact moment, I have no idea, because I'm literally going to figure it out right now with you. I just rewatched that clip and I realized how bad my hair is. And also how tired I look. Oh my gosh. Crazy. But I want to talk about this too, because some people were highly concerned about what I did over here just the other day. I'm going to tell you right now that this walkway right here is actually pretty wide. I can walk through here like no problem. Like, it is all good. Yeah, like, it's actually quite wide. Maybe these sets have to go because they're poking out a bit, and maybe the Concord has to go, but like, honestly, it's not too bad. Check it out, I'll show you. I only want to demonstrate this because somebody asked me to do it. They're like, hey, you should set up the tripod and show us how easy it is to walk through there because I don't believe you. And I was like, it's not too bad. You know, I can jog through here. Of course, I've got to be a little bit careful if I'm like walking backward or something. That would be a bit scary. Here is a little bit scary itself. It's not as wide here. I think over there was 27 inches. Over here is a 20-inch walkway. So when I'm walking through here, I've obviously got to be a little bit careful, but I'm not going back here very often. Only when I want to admire super cool Lego sets or when I want to place some more super cool Lego sets over there. But honestly, like, I think it was totally worth it. I really don't think it's too bad walking through here. I think it's a dream, and I'm part of it. All right, now let's have a look at that set. 2,010 pieces. This thing is absolutely massive for like a Lego City set. That's crazy, and it also comes with 14 minifigures. I think the minifigures are great for like populating the Lego City. They're perfect. Look at that. He's got a nice mustache, some overalls, a nice tie there, some nice glasses, a raccoon on your t-shirt, young lady. That's pretty cool. Got the veterinarian there. This guy's got some cool hair and some headphones. A dinosaur. Oh my gosh. Some like cosplay happening there. And also a violin. Some of them have alternate faces. I'm not trying to do like a 30-minute overview of this thing, but check out the 14 minifigures that set comes with. Not too shabby at all. So I actually normally don't buy sets like this, but Lego actually sent me one because I could order it through my support order. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should try it out. It's completely modular. Like, look at the components. Like, there's so many of them. I definitely don't want to take mine apart like that, but I'm gonna have to because I want to place it in the city, and this straight up is not gonna fit in my city. But look at how many like different sections there are, and I guess you can convert it from what it looks like right now to like a corner build. So that's pretty cool. So it comes with some standard road plates there. Note the bicycle lane. Ooh, it's dark azure. Why did I make mine dark azure? Maybe that's the reason why. That's everybody wondering why my bicycle lanes are dark azure. Well, that's because that's the color of Lego City bicycle lanes. So we also have this right here, which is like a fresh mobile, I'm gonna call it. Look at that. He's having a party. He's making some smoothies. Yeah. Not too bad. We also got a little pizza shack right there. Pizza logo up front. Also a movie that's coming out soon, I believe. I believe that's the dinosaur figure that we saw there sort of represents that movie. Down here is the pizza restaurant. Across the street, we've got the noodles there. I do like these like poles, and I should add some of those to my bicycle lanes. And look at this. Isn't that a neat way of doing a crosswalk? That is just an interesting concept, adding some color to the roads. I think that's really neat. Down here, we've got a barber, a veterinarian. I believe there's like some sort of influencers quarters there. Look, it's a ring light with a cell phone there, and somebody's doing like an unboxing, like me. I like this Lego Easter egg. That's cool. It's like a 2x4 brick, and the way that this like magenta wraps around that curved window, and these arches over the top of the black windows in dark orange and also tan look really good. Got some water there, some nice chain for like the guardrail, nice tree there, the bird on top and a bench below. So this isn't Mills plated, but it's got the Lego plates, and it's all on its own plate. So there's actually no base plates involved, which is different, right? Down here we have the comic book store. So City Comics, it's got a little logo there. And then the Christmas lights. Well, it's not really Christmas lights, I'll just say like street lights here that use that new rubberized element connecting to the solar lights there that you'd find in the road plate packs. Some interesting detail right there. Here's inside that comic book store. It's more of like a action figure store, I would say, because look, you got some action figures and stuff in the display cabinets there. And then right here is a technology store. Up top, we have the check-in for the hotel and a little hotel room up top here. And a balcony with a palm tree that uses the new fern leaves. Looks like this place runs on wind and also solar. I like this angled window right here. That was a really cool technique. And then you've got some more windows here, and this angle matches up, and then the pedway going across. And I think that's like the main highlight of this set for me, is the pedway. I want to do something like that in my Lego city. Down here we've got a veterinarian, and below that, the barber, and then the pedway. So like it's really basic, but it does have a DJ booth on top, which is really neat. It's a city set, right? It's got basic interior details and an open back, but the design of it is actually legendary, I think. Don't you think? It's pretty neat. Like look at the use of the roller coaster track there and the ingot tiles, the way the sign is mounted, the nice tiles to add some color and different textures to the building. And there's rounded, or like cylinders to create rounded windows, sorry. And then, yeah, just like an angled door. I think it looks really good. The problem is I don't think it's ready to be placed in my city. In order to place it in my city, it definitely has to be modified and expanded. But I want to try and place it in my city somewhere, because I think it might be a nice way to add a pop of color, and also a nice way to add a pedway. Hey, you know what? I've been like experimenting with cameras. That's something else that I keep rambling on about in my vlogs here. But I think I finally figured it out, and you're experiencing it right now. I'm using my phone, so this is mainly what I use for vlogging, is my phone. Whenever I'm out and about, I just bring my phone with me because it's so easy. It's always in my pocket. Whenever I'm vlogging down here and I'm crawling underneath the tables and I'm popping up through the access holes, it's so easy to bring my phone because I can put it in my pocket, whereas dragging the camcorder around is a little bit more difficult. But I finally figured out how to hook up my wireless mic to my phone. I now have the technology to do that, and I hope that solves the audio issue. So I love filming with my phone because it's so clear and the colors are so good and it's got really good focus. It's just the audio was lacking. And I hope I figured that out here today as well. So it's something else that I managed to figure out actually yesterday. I ordered the product off Amazon and it was here today. Now I've got to try and figure out how to take this thing apart to transport it into the city. Looks like the pedway is actually attached to those two structures. And that's the only thing that's really like connecting the two buildings. Because clearly I'm gonna have to modify this thing because my roads are way bigger than that. Hold on, wait a second here. That's a 16 stud road, right? I said I'd have to widen it because my roads aren't 16 studs. You can tell it's late at night. Some of my roads are 16 studs. I've got the one-ways that I recently installed. So technically speaking, I don't even have to widen the pedway. Right? No, I don't. As long as I place it so that it goes over top of a one-way road. Well, that's magical. Holy smokes, like check this thing out. Just comes apart. Well, you just take the whole thing apart in a flash. You just got to remember how it goes back together. Good thing I've got the box there. It just all comes apart. Even the road plates. So it's all the new system, right? You can tell that I have not experimented very much with Lego city sets because I'm sure they're all very similar to this. But look at this stuff, it just pops right off. Now I just need to figure out how I'm gonna get into my city because I've left a mess. What else is new? How am I gonna get over there? Hey, you know what? I've decided that I'm gonna keep the black table, but what I'm gonna do is actually get rid of these two tables. I've got two tables with the wheelie legs on them. See, they're lined up right there. I'm gonna take all those wheelie legs off and I'm gonna throw them on this black table and I'm gonna have one big table here in the Lego room. That's all I need, one big table. I wonder if it fits from there to there though. I might be concerned. Does it? I have not even measured. Maybe it's too big. I don't know. I just measured. It does fit. I think it's the ultimate solution. Then I only have one table that I need to worry about, and I've got so much more space for activities down here. So check it out. It actually does work in the city if I have it placed going over top of one of the one-way roads. Granted, it needs to be doubled. So I'm going to add this to my Lego City doubling project. I've been doubling all sorts of modular buildings and all sorts of sets, and I haven't done a Lego City set. I've done Creator 3-in-1 sets, but I haven't done a Lego City set. So essentially how I would do this, I think, is I would give it, I'm not sure if I would give it like two base plates, one base plate on that side of the road and one base plate on this side of the road, and then just take these designs and blow them up. And I would probably have to do that with a second set. Also, some of the interior details are going to be switched up. Like, I don't need another veterinarian. The corner garage has a veterinarian. I don't need another hotel, especially when it's tiny like that. There's a hotel right there. So I'm going to switch up what they are. Maybe they'll be like an apartment building, or maybe like a self-sustained apartment building, like a futuristic apartment building. I like the comic book shop. That's cool. Like that would be the shop on the bottom. And then I would keep a different shop on the bottom. Maybe like the pizzeria will be expanded or something. Or maybe there'll be two 16 stud bottoms, right? Like you have two different shops on the bottom on either side. So you can have 4 new shops and then put apartments above. And then I'd have to widen this pedway a little bit because I'd want to have my sidewalk running so it matches the rest of the city. And then I'd have to widen it here as well. So I don't know if it would be like I think it would be 2 full base plates. And in order to do that, I'd probably have to get a second set, plus use a bunch of parts from my inventory. So my next project is not that. My next project is to finish the Venator. I also want to double up the Sanctum Sanctorum. And I've been giving that some thought based on your guys' comments when I unboxed that set there. And I got a lot of great suggestions from the comment section, so thank you. I'm going to take those into account. I don't think just adding a second floor, like replicating the nougat floor, is going to work, because then it doesn't represent the real Sanctum Sanctorum. I was looking at some source material, and I think that's what I need to do, is just increase the height of the floors so that it matches the real source material of the Sanctum Sanctorum. And using the 2 sets, I should be able to do that. So that's actually not my next project, because my room is it's like a bomb went off in here. Like, I need to get the city vehicles back, and I need to part out these sets, and I need to do my Gringotts review and get rid of that box and build this guy. I got to do a bunch of stuff before I worry about that, just because my room is a mess. So after I get the Venator built, I'm going to place it here in the Lego room. That's going to take a while, because in order to do that, I've got to move that massive building over there and move a bunch of stuff around. And the Venator review that I'm filming is going to be a doozy to create, just because I'm doing it in a very cool way. So there we go. That's the next 2 days. And then I've got some other plans. I've got like my entire week booked until I leave for Denmark. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I think like once I get the Venator dealt with, I've just got to go through and just like clean up this whole place, because it's an absolute disaster down here. And I got to get rid of these tables, take these legs off, get them out of here so I can actually move around. Because you have no idea how much I actually move around in this area. I'm like always moving tables, filming reviews, building stuff, cleaning stuff out, So I always just like need to take a couple days and just sort of reset. And I am in desperate need of that right now because I can barely move around. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I think that's going to be a neat way to add a lot of color to the Lego city, something different, like a futuristic style building to add to that downtown core. And I think I'll be able to use 2 sets and a bunch of my own parts to sort of customize it and make it my own based on those designs though, because some of those designs are top notch. Plus, if I get 2 of them, I'd be able to remix the minifigures that have 28 minifigures for the Lego city. So there we go, everybody. It's the Lego City downtown and my plans for it. Thank you so much for coming on by. Hope you enjoyed my late night vlog. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, and farewell.